Now, there's an equation we can use to look at work in progress as well. So very simply, it's work done, not your invoice, but we can look at work in progress over a period. So in a period, we'd have opening work in progress for the period. We can add time, which has got a billable value to it in the period. We've got disbursements, which are anything that are non-time related, such as subcontractor fees or any travel charges or any accommodation. We've got invoiced, we've got our net write-ups, and that gives us our closing WIP. So if we take all of these values and add them together, we arrive at our closing WIP, noting that invoiced is recognized as a negative. And that's because when we create work in progress, that's positive, and when we reduce it with our invoices, that's represented as a negative. So let's look at an example here for April 2026. Let's say that we open the period with no work in progress, and then we add $600 of time to this job. Now, that could be 3 hours work at $200 an hour, giving us $600 of work in progress. So it gives us closing WIP of $600, right? All makes sense. Now, in May, what would our opening work in progress be? $600, that's right. Let's say we add $200 of time to this job. We'd now have $800 of work in progress. All makes sense? 600 plus 200 gives us 800. Now, let's say we invoiced $1,000 for this job. That's going to be represented by a negative because time increases our work in progress. That's an asset to us. It's billable time. And then we can reduce it by invoicing it. And then we're exchanging the asset, which is our work in progress, for another asset, which is an invoice. And eventually that will become cash in the bank account, another asset. So we reduce our work in progress by invoicing it. That's going to give us negative $200 of work in progress as our closing WIP. But we don't want to hold $200 of negative WIP. Instead, we want to have a write up here. So we've got $200 of write up. So if we take the 600, add 200 and subtract 1,000, and then we add our $200 of write-ups in, we'll arrive at 0 work in progress. And that's going to be the life of this job here.